Friday, 4th of July, about 9 a.m. I was going to be doing an hour's watering at home in the back garden and in the polytunnel, but I left my watering can here yesterday, so I've come to the allotment to pick it up. And then after I was going to be watering the back garden, I was then going to be coming here to the allotment and doing an allotment tour before I get on with work. But I thought, well, as I'm coming here to pick up the watering can, I may as well get the allotment tour done. So I never really say anything about the Jerusalem artichokes. I mean, that's the point about them, you just let them do their stuff. So they're there, and then there's a few more volunteers elsewhere in the plot, maybe almost as many there as there are in the actual section. So we've got 3 rows here. The one here is pyramid. It's like the remainders of the pyramid. So this is what I was working on yesterday morning, but my feet began to hurt, so I went home. So I've got 4 more left. I know I don't look very good, they need watering as well. So 2 will go here and 2 will go over there. Now, one of these rows here is a snowberry and the other one is Christmas grape. And I'm guessing, because this is the only thing I've got to go on, that this row is a snowberry because they're a paler colour. The fruits are a paler colour than these ones. So I reckon these are probably the Christmas grape and these are the snowberry. So like these should have all been planted out a month ago, but I never got round to it. And the plants were so big that some of them are snapped while I was planting them out. But it is what it is. So later on I'm going to be bringing a bag of compost here and helped and sort of like do it near the base of the plant so that when I water it, maybe the compost will get washed in to help fill in the air gaps, because this clay soil is like terrible to work with and to plant out in. So I probably don't plant out, well, I know I don't plant out this way, so we're going to make up with it by using some compost. Then I think I might probably need 2 barrels of wood chip. There's only about 1 barrel of wood chip left at the end there, so I've just got enough for here, so I'll do that here. So there's 2 pumpkin plants there. So this I mainly did this last week because I prefer digging to actually planting things out. So I've been digging this, and then as I've dug it, I then like watered the top and then put wood chip on top. So this might look dry, but so I'm going to have to put you down. But underneath it's still damp. So like, this is the thing about the clay, it's retaining the moisture, but at the same time, because it's retaining the moisture, it's compacted. There's no room for the air, so I think some things find it difficult to grow in. So this Atlantic giant pumpkin, that's like worked through the hugelkultur mound down into where the compost is, because I'm not actually watering this, but it's like the greenest pumpkin I've ever grown. There were this like 2 female flowers here, which I was going to hand pollinate the last night, but I didn't come here last night, so that never got done. So we're relying upon the bees to do it. So this is the second pumpkin plant here. That one has got a fruit already, so we just rely upon Mother Nature. There's 3 cucumbers put on the top there. I can't even remember which ones they are now, whether they're Market Moor or Ladiva. The official Great Onion Challenge update will be on Monday. So like last Monday this was 16 inches, and at the moment it's 16 3/4 inches, but I'm not going to bother reporting that, so wait until Monday. So yesterday I planted out 4 butternut squash plants here. I thought I had more, so I dug 2 holes as well, 2 more extra holes. So I'll probably put the pyramid tomatoes here, sort of 2 over there, then 2 over here. So I still haven't planted out these flowers. One interesting, well, different people find different things interesting, but like I've got a bramble going there, there, there and there in this corner, and I don't know where they've come from, so I don't know whether they're in the mulch or what, but I need to dig those out to get rid of them. And I've decided I've got so much clover growing down here that I reckon it was stuff that I sowed as a cover crop. So if that's the case, it's fairly likely to be crimson clover. So we'll see if that's the case or not. These Cape gooseberries, they basically haven't done anything since they got planted out. They'd have been a lot better off if they just remained in the polytunnel and I potted them up. But you can see some of them are starting to grow again. So I think they've been here for 2 weeks or so. So it looks like they're finally going to start growing again. I'm not really expecting to get much of a crop here. I just planted them out here so they had somewhere to live and grow. So that will be the remains of either the snowberries or the blackberries there. So what was this again? It was a crimson. Oh, Alison told me the name of this and now I've forgotten it again. Never mind. Right, so the round courgettes, like these, like what 50 Green Living or whatever plants out as well. So I prefer these kind of courgettes because they're not so prolific. But having said that, I've got 2 to harvest there and 1 to harvest there. So I'll do that today and take them into work so that someone else will eat them. And yesterday I spotted my first marrow growing, but well, I can't see it now. But yeah, so that marrow there, that looks quite big, so I'm assuming that that's been pollinated already. Although having said that, the flower's still there, so maybe that's what the size of the original female fruit is. I don't know, but I assumed that that was already a marrow, but we'll see. I haven't gotten around to planting out these Turkish orange aubergines yet. Because the thing is, I've gone against eating them, so they're not really a priority for me. And that's the substitute sunflower, which I haven't gotten around to planting out. It's been blown over a couple of times here, so that really needs planting out. And there's only one other thing to show you, I think. Well, chief. So yeah, I harvested the garlic a couple of weeks ago, and I've taken the 10 biggest bulbs for use for next year, but I never actually got around to filming that. So this is the other garlic that was just going to be for eating. It's not very big, so I've saved the 10 biggest bulbs for next year. And these are some of the snack peppers or lunchbox peppers. I haven't actually planted these out yet either, but you can see they're starting to go orange, and looks like there's a rogue chili plant in there as well. So that's pretty much it for the tour. I don't think anything, well, I'll go and give the tomatoes an emergency watering, and then I'll take the watering can home and do the watering there, and then come back here to work on the plot.